Hi there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 180 of our Be a Better You annual challenge. This year, we're doing one thing every day to be a better version of ourselves. I'm doing something every day to be a better version of myself, and I'm challenging you to do the same. Pick one little thing. It doesn't have to be a big thing. Some days we'll do big things. Other days we'll just get by and get through the day by being a better human being, by not reacting and responding in a negative way, or whatever little thing it might be that we're focusing on. This month, we are working on contribution, and we are to the end of the month, so we are using our IDEANCE process. The IDEANCE process is a process we came up with at the beginning of the year. Today is step 6 of that process, which is to celebrate. So what the heck does that mean? What are we celebrating? Well, first and foremost, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions and challenge you to answer them in the comments below, or answer at least one question in the comments below. How will you celebrate when you reach the desired state of contribution that you set for yourself in step 2 of the process? Remember, step 1 was, where are we right now with respect to contribution? Step 2 is, what's your desired state? What do you want your contribution and your legacy and things like that to be? What will you think like? What will you feel like? How will you be? Mostly, how will it make you feel to have achieved that? And then how are you going to celebrate and recognize that? The second question I have is, how will you celebrate progress and steps along the way? Sometimes when I have an epic failure on the way to achieving something that I want, I actually celebrate that, because I look at the lessons that I learned and I celebrate those lessons, knowing that they're not really failures. They're just, I tried something, it didn't work. It's a stepping stone to the next thing. And maybe I needed something in that lesson later on in my process for creating what I want, or overcoming obstacles and challenges with respect to contribution, or some other area or aspect of my life. A lot of times when I'm working on one area of my life, it impacts all the different areas of my life. Actually, almost all the time it does, because we are very complex, complicated human beings, and everything is connected with us and the rest of the universe. So depending on what you believe, and I believe that we are all connected. So that's why it's so important to put good into the world and make the world a better place. So today, how will you celebrate your contribution? Because we can't just give and never acknowledge ourselves for giving. So celebration to me is an acknowledgement of our progress and an acknowledgement of what we achieve and what we do and how we make the world a better place. So share in the comments below one way that you will celebrate, that you're committing to right now, to saying, hey, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going on a couple of trips this year to Texas for sure, and probably somewhere else. That's how I will celebrate not only my achievement of the things that I want in the area of contribution, but in all the different areas and aspects of my life, right? All right, if I can help you in any way, reach out and ask. All you ever have to do is ask. If I don't know the answer, guess what? A lot of times I don't know the answer, but I do know how to find the answer, or how to find the resource to help you and me get to the next step, the next thing I need to do in order to keep progressing and moving forward. Because that's really what we want. We want to just keep becoming a better version of ourselves. And that's progress. That's moving forward. That's making the world a better place, because we're setting an example for other people. All right, how are you going to celebrate? Share in the comments below, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.